them. 7-2 favourite. Local Hero 10-1 for Micheál Nolan and Steve Gollings. Un Artiste for Nicky Henderson and Barry Geraghty, the trainer, looking for a double. Core Minstrel, Evan Williams and Adam Wedge. Bygones of Brid, locally trained Brian Hughes takes the ride. Sametagal for Ruby Walsh and Paul Nicholls, joint favourite. If and But Why Not, one of Graham's selections on the morning line. A 4-1 shot on Silk Hall for Ireland. Eddie O'Connell and James Lamb. So Grametti, one of the most intriguing horses running here.
But you can't see too many of these others running a champion. And I think for me that's what you've got to take into account when you're making your selections. I feel like a referee here separating two boxes because you've got Sametagal on my left and I've got If and But Why Not. Why should we choose either?
Let's hope it's a knockout for my selection. He didn't get home on very deep ground in the county hurdle and he ended up having a fairly tough race, but he is an impressive high cruiser with a turn of foot. Here we go, over to Simon.
Yes, a step away then for this QTS Scottish Champion Hurdle, and Bygones of Brid in the red cap, often a front runner, bounds into an early lead from Un Artiste, and then Sametagal and Local Hero and Grumetti will take the first flight, disputing fourth with Local Hero. Further back was If and But Why Not in the red and yellow checks, the nose banded Silk Hall, and lastly Court Minstrel in the dark green jacket as they cleared the second fluently, and it looks a fair pace being set by Bygones of Brid. From in second, the mare Un Artiste, as they run on towards the next flight, and then they'll be onto the run in. Sametagal landing in third there, followed by Grumetti, who's travelling strongly under restraint from Wayne Hutchinson. And then after Grumetti on his outside is Local Hero. If and But Why Not is third last, second last Silk Hall, and finally Court Minstrel. Grumetti and Sametagal going off the 7-2 joint favourites as they race in front of the stands and now swing left-handed towards the far side. Bygones of Brid and Brian Hughes out in front as they make this bend and head towards three flights down the back. Sametagal in second place, the horse that finished third behind Our Connor in the Triumph Hurdle at the Cheltenham Festival. Our Connor back in action at Punchestown a week from today, and this would be a boost to his form if Sametagal could run well here. Un Artiste in third, Local Hero in fourth, then Grumetti, followed by If and But Why Not, Silk Hall and Court Minstrel about 8 lengths off the leader in last place. On to the next. Bygones of Brid by a length to Sametagal. Ruby Walsh sitting very quietly in second place, still and quiet. Un Artiste on the near side and Barry Geraghty in the shades of green just got in a bit close to that flight. Local Hero was over in third on the outside of Un Artiste, then Grumetti as they continue on towards the next flight. Bygones of Brid covers the ground, got a good long stride. The leader comes into this, jumps it well from Sametagal, who was very slick there. Un Artiste, Local Hero, Grumetti, 2 lengths to If and But Why Not, Silk Hall, and finally Court Minstrel held up still in the hands of Adam Wedge. Heading to the last in the back straight in this Scottish Champion Hurdle. Bygones of Brid has made all the running so far. Sametagal looking dangerous in second place. Local Hero, Grumetti into fourth as Un Artiste just gets a push from Barry Geraghty. If and But Why Not travels quite well in behind these, followed by Silk Hall, and still no move from Court Minstrel. Swinging left-handed out of the back straight, running slightly downhill now towards home, and Bygones of Brid shadowed in second by Sametagal, the 4-year-old. Then out wide of these is Local Hero, just being pushed along. In behind them Grumetti, followed by If and But Why Not and Silk Hall as they straighten up now for the final 3 flights. Sametagal draws up to join Bygones of Brid. Then on the left, red sleeves Local Hero, maroon sleeves Grumetti's just in behind them, over 3 out, and If and But Why Not on the far side making strong headway. Here now is the second last. Bygones of Brid still maybe just in front, and If and But Why Not made a mistake. Sametagal driven hard, Grumetti is under pressure. Then Local Hero, Court Minstrel is coming into it now, the dark green jacket under a confident Adam Wedge. Here's the final flight in the Scottish Champion, and If and But Why Not was the faller. Sametagal and Bygones of Brid. Court Minstrel on the near side, Grumetti is battling on well, and on the near side Court Minstrel is quickening up the best, and a beautifully timed ride here from Adam Wedge, and Court Minstrel wins. From in second Sametagal, third Silk Hall, Grumetti 4, then Local Hero, Bygones of Brid was behind these. And looking at the landing side of the final flight, the rider is still down, Timmy Murphy, and this could be significant because he's due to ride Rival d'Estreville later on in the Scottish National.